Cross Rivers is Biafra, and we shall continue to preach the message of salvation. We shall continue to protect and defend our land. Every day, we are concerned that things are not well. Things are not okay. We need freedom for our land, freedom for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, freedom for Biafra. That's all that we're interested in. That's why I'm telling you, my brother, we shall never relent. Oh, hey, we shall never relent. Biafra is coming. Oh, never, never relent. My people, we shall never relent because Biafra is coming. We shall never relent. We shall never relent because Biafra is coming. We shall never relent. A lot of people could not find food to eat. Did I even say could? A lot of people did not eat last night. Why? Because there is no food for them. But then they are from Biafra land, where all the resources are coming from, where everything is coming from, where all the oil wells is coming from. How come that there is still homelessness in Biafra land? How come that people are still struggling to eat? Children are hawking on the street. Why? That's why we say we shall never relent because Biafra is coming. We shall never relent. Let us join our hands together and demand for our freedom because Biafra is coming. Biafra is coming. This should be the message. This should be the watchword of everybody. This should be like a national anthem that every children, everybody in Biafra land should be singing. Everything's supposed to have changed right from the moment we discovered that the Janjaweed people has always been the one to colonize us. You know? That Janjaweed people has always been the one to come and take over our land. That moment was the moment that we are supposed to be exposing them, supposed to be talking, supposed to be singing. Yesterday, we saw how every state in Biafra land was created by a Janjaweed. Who does that? Why did we allow that to happen? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? And somebody said we should not be asking questions. The so-called elders, politicians, that allow the Janjaweed people to come and create our state. Don't you know that when somebody creates you, they owned you? When somebody gives you a name, they owned you. My people, everybody, all our brothers and sisters in Biafra land, we are all one people and we are all Biafrans. Somebody somewhere came and created the division among us. That is why all of us, you see, we say, oh, we are not this, we are this, we are from Bayelsa, oh, we are not from Rivers, we are from Bayelsa, I'm from Enugu, I'm not from Anambra, this and that, but we are all one people. They say, oh, I'm from Akwa Ibom, I'm not Cross Rivers, I'm not Calabar. They never knew, they never know that we are the same people. Oh, my people, that's why we are singing that song, Mpo song. But that would not mean say I will sell the right of my people. Mpo song. If you ask me what is the meaning of Mpo song means things are difficult. Things are difficult. Things are difficult. It is because things are difficult that people are beginning to sell their right. Our elders have sold us. They sold us. Politicians have sold us. They sold us for a yam porridge. They sold us because of chicken change that they give to them. They sold us because of political positions. That is why we, the younger generation of Biafra, you should know that everything that we are talking about, it is your life that is involved. You understand that it is your destiny and you must take it. Your destiny belongs to you and you must take it. It's a terrible situation that young people will graduate from the university. Young people will go to the university, suffer, spend number of years. They come out, there is no job. There is no job. But the Janjaweed did not even go to school. They will just give him a political position. They will just give him one minister. They will just give him everything. And not just that, they will just give him something. He will not use the position that they give to him, to do what he's supposed to do. He will use it to siphon all the money that belongs to the people. And today, the situation has become so worse that if we don't do anything, it means we will die. We will become old and we'll never solve the problem. We will leave the same problem for our children. Why? Why must we allow that to happen? Didn't you see how the Taliban are so determined that even when the US military, they send their army to come and fight them. The US military send army to go and fight the Taliban. They send army to go and fight the Taliban in Afghanistan. They send US send army, Britain, England, Britain send army. Everybody send army to go and attack the Taliban in Afghanistan. But they were still resolute. They did not give up. They stood up and fight. That is why I'm saying our people should not depend on anybody to fight this fight. I hear many people, they are depending on somebody to fight the fight for them. They are saying, oh, what is the US saying? What would they say? What is the UK saying? What are they going to say? They are not going to say anything. It is us that will fight for our freedom. The Taliban, they have fought for their freedom. Anybody, doesn't matter how negative or positive you say it or you see it, but we are seeing it in a different way. It is time for us to stand up and fight for our own freedom. There is nobody that is going to do it for us. Our young people should stand up and fight. Go on social media. All of them, they are all doing comedy. Comedy. Do you know why they are doing comedy? Because at least they can survive with comedy. They are surviving with comedy as I'm talking to you. They are surviving with comedy. That is why they are doing comedy. Because there is nothing. There is no job. There is no opportunities. You can't even start a business. If you start a business, they will come after you. Anything that you do, they will come after you. If you drive a good car, they will come after you. If you keep your hair, they will come after you. Which kind of economy, which kind of country or government does that? How will the people grow? There is no food, there is no electricity, there is no good road, there is no security. But they are busy chasing shadows. It is time for our freedom. My people, Biafra is the only way forward, and we are not getting tired. We will continue to say the same thing every day. We are not tired of this. We will continue to say the same thing until our freedom is restored. Our youth should stand up. Our brothers in the coastal region of Biafra, if you are from Ondo, if you are from Delta, if you are from Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, Bayelsa, Rivers, wherever you are, Enugu, Anambra, we are the same people. We are all Biafrans. Don't allow anybody to confuse you. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. They came and created different states to cause division among us. But then we have overcome them. We have dismantled them. We have exposed them. We are one people, and we must stand up and defend our land. That is who we are. Don't allow anybody to come and put confusion among us or enmity among us. We are the same people. Anybody from Bayelsa is not different from anybody from Rivers or different from anybody in Cross Rivers or Cross Akwa Ibom. We are all the same people. Or Delta or Ondo or Goni. We are all the same people. We are all Biafrans, and we need to stand up and defend our land. It is time for the youth in Biafra land, in the coastal region, to stand up and defend our land. Your destiny is at stake. Why are you busy? Why are you busy chasing shadow, riding Okada, doing all kinds of dirty business because you are trying to survive when you have all the resources? They are paying people in the north from the resources from your land. They are piping your gas. Didn't you hear what they said? That they are piping your gas all the way to Sahel, all the way to where did they call it? Mention all those places, to Niger Republic and everywhere. They are piping your gas, and you are there suffering. Your resources is there, and you are there suffering. When will you ever open your eyes? When will you ever open your eyes? For how many years have you been doing Okada? Or have you been doing buying and selling? Or selling moi moi? or trying to hustle. What is hustle? You know, everybody now, I see, everybody now are turning into real estate. They now calling, they say, oh, they are real estate. They are real estate consultant. Is that what we are going to do? Is that what we are going to do? My people, it is time. It is time for us to know the truth. Just imagine that if every youth in Biafra land begin to know what I know, begin to talk like the way I talk, the revolution will happen as soon as possible. We will be free. We will be free the next morning. And there is no Jupiter that can stop us. When are we going to rise up? When are we going to rise up? My people in Biafra land, in the coastal region of Biafra land, we need to stand up. Akwa Ibom is Biafra. Don't allow anybody to tell you any other thing. Oh, awesome. A lot of people could not know what is right and wrong anymore. Awesome. Our people have sold us for a yam porridge. Oh, awesome. Our elders have sold us for a yam porridge. Awesome. Our politicians have sold us for a yam porridge. Awesome. But we shall never relent, my people. We shall never relent, because Biafra is coming. Biafra is here. We shall never relent. We shall come together, stand up and fight for our freedom, because we will never relent. We shall fight for our freedom. In Boston, our elders have sold us for a yam porridge. In Boston, child, our politicians have sold us for a yam porridge. In Boston, a lot of people could not have food to eat last night. In Boston, a lot of people could not have water to drink. Oh, in Boston. That's why we shall never relent. We shall stand up and fight and demand for our freedom. We shall never relent. How can we give up? When you understand that the problem that you are passing through was not caused by God, because we hear a lot of people. That will be my next conversation. We hear a lot of people, a lot of fake prophets, a lot of fake pastors, a lot of religious leaders that have convinced our youth, confuse our youth. Every day you see our youth, they troop into their churches and give them offering, give them money, buy cars for them, contribute money to build schools and everything. At the end of the day, they give them fake prophecies. They say, oh, your problem comes from your father. They say, oh, your problem is family problem. It was your mother who tied your womb. That's why you cannot give birth to children. That's why you cannot be pregnant. Time is coming. They have deceived our youth. Our youth no longer know what to do to set ourselves free. They no longer know what to do anymore. They are busy believing fake prophets, believing fake pastors that their problem is family. They say their problem is family. They should bring fowl, they should bring chicken, they should bring egg, so that they will do sacrifice for them. Why? It is time for our children, our brothers, our youth to open up their eyes, because it is time for us to stand up. Everybody from Biafra, especially the coastal region of Biafra, supposed to be entitled to not less than 1 million naira every month as stipends. 1 million, because we own all the resources. But look at it. Every Biafran from the coastal region is roaming about on the street, nothing to eat. If they did not become a pipeline security guard, they will go and be doing all kinds of rubbish business. Pipeline. They give you, they say, oh, you are a pipeline security guy, and you'll be happy. They will give you, oh, they say they will give you 1 million naira every month. You are happy. Oh, they say they will give you 10 million naira every month. You are happy. When it is your resources, when you are the one that's supposed to control your resources. Have you not thought about it? Where did they get 10 million to give you? Where did they get 10 million to give you when you are the owner? Just imagine that if you are the one controlling your resources, how much benefit it could have been to you and your family. My people, we need to stop thinking the way we are thinking and rise up, because it is time for our freedom. It is time for our freedom. It is time for our freedom. Our brothers and sisters in coastal region, it's time for our freedom. Let us rise up and defend our land. It's time for our freedom. It's time for our freedom. Let us stand up and defend our land. It's time for our freedom. Our brothers and sisters from the coastal region of Biafra, it's time for our freedom. Our brothers and sisters from the coastal region of Biafra, it is time for our freedom. Let us join hands to defend our land. It is time for our freedom. Biafrans all over the world, it is time for our freedom. Let us join hands together and defend our land. It is time for our freedom. Our brothers in Biafra land, in coastal region of Biafra, if you are from Delta, Ondo, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa, we are all Biafrans. It is time for our freedom. My people, it is time for our freedom. It is time for our freedom, and we must rise up and defend our land. Remember, my name is Nsima. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom is Biafra, Cross Rivers is Biafra, and we must stand up and defend, protect our land. We must continue to protect and defend our land. Stay blessed until I come your way next time. Bye now for God.